And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Welcome, everyone. The winner of this game will grab the 8th seed. It's win or go home. These fans can't wait. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Ali LaForce. So here's Portland's starting group. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Then it's Henderson, and it's Thomas in at the 3. 6 on the shot clock. The 3, Barrett drills it from deep. 2 elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Down low. Here's Porzingis. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It's so tough guarding Porzingis. That's why they call him a unicorn. No one matches his blend of skill and size.
First trip to the line for him here. And the second free throw is good. And it's the Trailblazers' ball. 4-point game. First quarter of play, a minute in. Pass to Thomas. Over Moody. And Thomas gets it to go on the assist by Klingon.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside Barrett. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Thomas.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Curry. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Wilson, no good. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Thomas. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Curry, a screen on Thomas. Barrett passes to Porzingis. Count that one.
Nice shot for Porzingis with the length and the touch.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Back to Curry. Puts up a 3. On target from range.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Thomas outside. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Henderson, right side. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Outside Barrett. Pass to Moody. Here's Wilson. Now here's Barrett. Outside Curry. Nails the wide-open jumper. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Thomas outside. Back to Henderson. And stolen by Porzingis. To the paint. Wilson. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Yeah, all the way up there at 7-2. I mean, it must be pretty easy for Porzingis to see the floor.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Portland making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. So it's Portland now, trailing by 5. He drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, just a quick dribble right into his move. Lillard with the economy of motion.
Pass to Wilson. Now Curry lets the three fly. Sends it home from three-point land. Curry's got 8 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Curry against Lillard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Stephen Curry.
Just a highly effective free throw shooter. You cannot afford to give Lillard too many looks from the charity stripe.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Now, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And so he hits both. And this play-in tournament format has provided a real lifeline for the 9th and 10th seed in each conference, hoping to keep their season going. It's still tough for the 9 and 10 team to win 2 games in a row, but it's a lot better than going straight home at the end of the regular season.
And one thing it can give you as the lower seed in this format is a nothing-to-lose attitude. Now, in past years, your season would have already been over, but now you get a free shot to reset and get another crack at the playoffs.
And hey, that nothing-to-lose attitude is a great thing for a team to have in games like this, because the pressure can be intense in Game 2 of this play-in tournament. We'll see how it unfolds. Moody misses. Blazers trail by 4. Pass to Kamara. Just 5 on the clock. Thomas passes to Lillard. Got it. Good job in the low post. Lillard's got 6 points.
Nice little adjustment by Lillard to get off the shot. He's a craftsman for sure.
Now Curry. Inside. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. That free throw good from Porzingis.
You know, expectations were so high for Porzingis early in his career. Maybe they didn't all pan out, but he is still a high-level impact player every time he takes the floor.
Great open look there. He has 7. The Warriors leading. Pass to Wilson. To the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Podziemski's checked in for Moody. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Podziemski, trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to the Lakers. Pass to Porzingis, 6 to shoot. A step-back shot. Not enough on that one as it misses. R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Warriors. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back to the game after this break. And welcome back, everyone, to second quarter action of this NBA play-in game. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
We've got Brandon Podziemski, also Johnson out there, and it's Huff in at the 5. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Huff, the pass to Johnson. Drops in the 3. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Thomas with the ball. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Pass to Clingan. And here's Thomas. Back to Clingan. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Clingan's got his first 2 points of the night.
At 7'2", Clingan is very comfortable in the paint, and he can just own that area.
Here's Huff. From deep, Johnson. Portland grabs the miss. Clingan's got 5 rebounds in the game. Goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the Warriors making a change here. Dort checked in. That one drops. He ties it up.
Yet known for his size and defense, Clingan has the potential to be a very effective two-way player in this league.
Porzingis up top. Porzingis with a screen on Henderson. Misses the 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside Watson. Portland moving it around. Here's Thomas for 3. Huff pulls it in. Golden State has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. They kick it out to Porzingis. Inside. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Warriors make some changes. Wilson's checked in for Huff. Barrett comes in for Santos. And it's Stephen Curry in for Dort. Thomas, he's checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Damian Lillard. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Curry to the wing, right side. Porzingis against Harris. Baseline jumper. Porzingis misses.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Let's turn our attention to the sidelines for the latest on Toumani Camara. Allie, what have you heard?
Guys, the head athletic trainer for Portland provided some information. I was told it's a knee sprain. Not great news by any stretch, but luckily it wasn't anything major. He's ruled out return, and we'll just have to see how long the recovery will take.
All right, Allie, thanks for the intel.
Yeah, it's always good to get a little bit more clarity on that situation.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Moody's checked in. Porzingis with a screen on Henderson. Curry finds some space. And it falls all over the rim and in. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
We know that Steph is the best shooter of all time, but over the years, he's improved every facet of his offensive game. Floaters, touches, and that tells you a bit about his mindset.
Barrett with it, now guarded by Monk. Barrett passes to Wilson, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Henderson. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Pass to Watson. Good on the bucket. Watson's got his second basket of the night.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Barrett passes to Curry. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
Continuing to add to his tally with that triple. Now his third of the game.
Portland has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Henderson, the pass to Watson. Here's Harris, defended by Porzingis. Pass to Thomas. Screen by Watson. Henderson for 3. Wilson grabs the board.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Barrett passes to Wilson. Thomas with a steal. Left side Monk. With the drive. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Turns on the Jets for that drive. Monk's quickness is sometimes deceptive.
Outside Barrett. The ball's knocked loose. Thomas with a steal. To the left side wing. Henderson finds Thomas. Thomas, a screen on Curry. Here's Henderson. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Henderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
It looks now like he's in a lot of pain. They call timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to check him out.
Huff checked in for the Warriors. The Trailblazers making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Barrett. 23 points his last outing. Curry passes to Huff. Here's Wilson. And here's Curry for 3. Offensive board. Barrett. With the fadeaway. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Portland moving it around. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Thomas. Now it's a 5-point Trailblazer lead. So it's the Warriors now. Outside Moody. Pass to Huff. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Mobo, he's checked in for Huff. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Back to Thomas. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Warriors trail by 5. Now Curry. 13 points in the game. Here's Wilson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to Curry. 4 on the clock. And again, no good by Golden State.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Here's Moody. It's Barrett on the wing. Over Henderson. Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got 12 points in the game.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Henderson finds Harris. The rebound by Moody. And the Warriors shooting just around 41% in the second. Out to the wing. The three from Curry. Portland with a rebound. Watson's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Henderson. Now here's Harris. It's Thomas on the wing. He's covered by Curry. And the shot's good. Thomas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Curry, that's good.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Henderson scanning the floor. On target from about 13 feet. He's got 10.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Pass to Moody. Here's Curry. Over Henderson. Again, Golden State.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
The three here. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Portland ahead. They lead by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Golden State Warriors.
One thing that's helped tonight, their three-point shooting. Those triples add up fast, don't they, Kenny?
That's why I shoot them. If they have 4s, I take them too. But here's one thing. You have to have floor balance, and you have to really create clean looks, though.
Checking out the circumstances for the Portland Trail Blazers. They've got a good chance of landing that 8th seed position and avoiding seeing their season come to an end.
Those high stakes should keep them from sweating.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And welcome back to the action in the third quarter of this all-important play-in game. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. We've got Tobias Harris. He's out there with Klingon. And it's Henderson in at the point. Takes a 13-footer. Thomas misses. Warriors trail by 5. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Henderson. Down low. Here's Klingon. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
Hits a three-pointer.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Curry against Henderson. Oh, he just jams it right over Stephen Curry.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. It's stolen by Henderson. The floater, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Line for the Trailblazers. Scoot Henderson. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Henderson hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Barrett passes to Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Henderson. And here's Curry for 3. Portland with a rebound. Klingen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Henderson. Thomas outside. Now Harris. Shot clock at 5. Now Thomas, guarded by Barrett. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Warriors trail by 6. Launches it. And the Warriors miss again. Portland has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Thomas. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Moody to end the run. Curry's shot is off.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. To the paint. The jump hook. And it's Portland scoring again.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Porzingis passes to Curry. Sinks it from distance. Curry's got 21 points.
do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
Thomas outside. He's clinging. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And he's got his 4th free throw of the game.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Donovan McCauley. One shot.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Warriors trail by 11. Curry looking it over Henderson. And again, it's Golden State.
Oh, you got to feel for the defense. I've been on the other side of the Curry flurry, and I still have PTSD.
Up top, Henderson. 14 points for him. Here's Thomas. Warriors with the rebound. Moody's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Up top, Henderson. He's covered by Curry. Offensive rebound. Thomas, right side. Henderson outside. Shot clock at 6. Thomas, a screen on Curry. Here's Henderson. It's good from the top of the key. Henderson's got 16 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Barrett can't hit. Trailblazers lead by 9. Pass to Henderson. To the inside. Here's Thomas. Uses the glass on the layup. Thomas has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And some changes here for Portland. Monk, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And Lillard subbed in for Henderson. Golden State has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Thomas with a steal. Down low. Here's Lillard. Inside, Dame gets it to go. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get him tonight. Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And stolen by Porzingis. Pass to Wilson. Here's the 3. Portland with a rebound. It's Thomas on the wing. And here's Klingon, guarded by Barrett. Thomas passes to Lillard. And here's Monk from the arc. Wilson grabs the board, trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Monk. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Lillard passes to Monk. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Porzingis. Back to Curry. Five on the clock. Here's Porzingis. And counted from 12 feet. Porzingis has got 10 points in the game.
Oh, the versatility of Porzingis, able to strike a number of areas.
The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
For 3. Knocks it loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Huff's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Mobo comes in for Wilson. Santos is checked in for Barrett. And it's Dort in for Stephen Curry. And also a switch here for Portland. Thomas, he's checked in for Henderson. And here's Thomas from the arc. Mobo with the rebound.
He hit 1-3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
It's Dort on the wing. That three's off the mark. And Thomas has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. They've led by as many as 14.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. 1:51 left in the third. And here's Dort. He's scoreless. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. They get it back. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. So Dort's got his first bucket in this one. Screen by Watson. For 3, here's Lillard. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Mobo. Three-pointer. The shot by Podziemski, no good. Portland leading by 11. Harris finds Lillard. Huff pulls it in. Huff's got 4 rebounds now. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mobo. Thomas defends. Podziemski. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Podziemski's got 5 points.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten him so far.
Lillard with the ball. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And we return now to the final quarter of coverage for the NBA play-in game. We've got Brandon Podziemski, and it's Porzingis in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Porzingis sets a screen. Knocks down the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
From the arc. Santos pulls it in. Warriors trail by 6. Inside. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Thomas outside. Out left to the wing. Henderson for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Pass to Santos. Outside Podziemski. Porzingis against Thomas. Porzingis surveying the floor. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Outside Podziemski. Outside Porzingis. Back to Podziemski. Just 5 to shoot to the paint. Ball stolen. Watson with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
No good on the free throw. And the Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Then for Portland, Tobias. And the Warriors make some changes. Wilson's checked in for Huff. Moody comes in for Santos. And it's R.J. Barrett in for Podziemski. Now here's Moody. Back to Porzingis. Now Thomas. Pass to Henderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Harris. Guarded by Barrett. In transition, here come the Warriors. And they take the lead. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
Here's Henderson. Thomas outside. Beyond the arc. Here's Klingon. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
When you're facing a guy as massive as Klingon, you really have to be smart about boxing him out. I mean, he is so good on the offensive boards to be so young.
To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
And here's Monk. Thomas up top. Lots of room. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Thomas has got 20 points.
Not just a scorer. Monk is also a quality facilitator for this team.
Porzingis with a screen on Henderson. Curry's shot is off.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Klingon with the ball. Here's Harris. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
He was not going to settle on that play. Harris works his way inside and does a good job of drawing the foul.
And Harris drops them both. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, Curry stretching the limits. Wow, what a shot.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
Here's Thomas. Moody defends. From downtown, Thomas misses. Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Barrett. Portland with a rebound. Thomas has got 5 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer. Here's Klingon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
I love it. When Klingon starts throwing that weight around, he'll knock you out of position.
Outside Curry. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Klingon. And that one's good. Porzingis has got 10 points in just the second half.
He's giving his all here in the fourth, sinking 4 or 5 shots.
Now here's Henderson. Thomas outside. Now Harris. Klingon with a screen. Now Henderson. The free ball is down.
They're playing a lot more aggressively on the offensive boards in the second half, racking up a ton of second chance points.
Henderson against Curry. Here's Porzingis. Now Curry. Tosses it up. And he gets the jumper to fall.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
He launches. Barrett with a rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Oh, serious gut check points from Moody. Oh, couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Here's Thomas. Is good.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
Now Henderson. Now Thomas. Takes a 3. Oh, no good. The Warriors trailing. Barrett. Oh, the long ball, no good. Thomas outside. Here's Henderson. Thompson outside. Henderson outside. Let's loose for 3. Now Harris, clinging with a screen, puts up the tray. They shoot again. Shoots a 3. Cash from downtown.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They're behind by 4. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Curry against Thomas. Right side Curry. Outside Barrett. And there it is. The Portland Trail Blazers come away with a huge win. They talked about their goals coming in. Focus on one game at a time. Man, they really seized the moment here tonight.
They really did, B.A. And this is why fans and our media partners love the play-in tournament. It adds a whole new level of excitement and entertainment.
Well, that's going to do it for us, folks. Tonight, just an appetizer for what's in store beyond these play-in games. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And time now for our player of the game.